You're falling behind Tariq in the picks. But I got to say, again, the numbers are so great. I computed Tariq's Vegas numbers. With $100 per game of the way he's been picking him, he'd be up $990 this year.
And a smart man would have betted. Well.
Maybe so. Greg, how you doing, man?
I'm fantastic. And I got to tell you, Bill, I have a completely different take on that Bills game. I thought the Bills showed progress and growth with McDermott calling the defense, especially on that last play. They did everything in the last play they should have done with 13 seconds left.
Well, the best part of it were the plays that followed the play because they did shut him down at that point. But still, I see the guy walking into the end zone and said, it's just another one of those games.
Well, he had a 6-inch lead, so maybe that's why he had so much space to get into that end zone, Bill.
I agree with Duffy.
10 yards.
I agree with Duffy. When I saw it go in, I was like, at least there's over a minute left.
Let him score and take the lead with 1 minute left. Great idea.
Greg, tell us something we don't know about the Dallas game coming up.
Well, for me, this Dallas game, I mean, you got Micah Parsons coming back into the Northeast. He's a former Penn State grad. I love my Penn State grads, but the offense and Spencer Brown, he's got a big challenge. They've got to chip him. They've got to give Josh just a little extra time so he can get that extra read.
Somehow Dallas is getting points in this game. 2.5. How are you playing it?
Oh, boy. I mean, this is killing me. I hate to say and I hate to do it, but I think the Bills are going to win this game. I don't think it's going to be by 2.5.
I'm
You were setting him up.
I thought you were picking against. I was going to close the gap further.
I thought it's all, okay, all right. Well, then I'll be the bad guy. I'll just say the Dallas Cowboys are on a run right now, offensively, one of the more dangerous teams in the NFL. I don't think Buffalo, after everything they went through emotionally, listen, this is a pivot game. If they beat Dallas,
they're all pivot games.
No. For Buffalo, because of the way everything is playing out with the Chargers and their quarterback out for the rest of the year, and the Dolphins at the end of the year, Duffy could be a genius here. The other way here, the Dallas Cowboys offense looks amazing. They have to come to this cold weather, they have to deal with this Buffalo team. But are they exhausted after that win emotionally last week? It wasn't just the win. It was everything that went on last week.
See, Dallas is coming in the same way, though, because it's off the Eagles game. I mean, that's almost a wash.
So let down, low-scoring game, and
Duffy?
Who do you pick?
No, I like the fact that Dallas...
You're taking Dallas.
I am taking Dallas.
I like the fact that Dallas went in and blew out Philly, right? That was the game that you were getting ready for. The Bills have been very fortunate where you're catching teams where they're playing some of the biggest games of their season right before you come to Buffalo and you got the Chiefs coming off the bye. Of course, you have Dallas traveling west to east. This Bills offense is clicking now. That Chiefs defense is better than you're giving it credit for. The Bills cover the 2.5.
All right, I can't not take points with Dallas. I got to side with Tariq. I'm taking the Cowboys.
And I don't like Dallas. I hate Dallas. I'll sit in the camera. I hate Dallas.
Hey, you know what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? Is that the gap closing?
Yeah.
Between you guys? Oh, look at that. Here
Only
comes
one
the
for
changes.
2-0 last week. That was good. Greg, pick a second game.
I think I'm going to have to go with, I was looking at it, the lines, again, are tempting, but they just keep on letting me down. So I'm going with the Jags plus 3.5 over the Ravens. The Jags, when they've lost, have only lost one game by more than 3 points. So I'm going to go Jags 3.5.
That team's been a popular pick on this disc. What's your second pick?
I'm going to have to go with the Browns. I think they're taking on the Bears. I'll take the Browns over the Bears. The Browns, I just believe in Flacco. You ride the hot hand. He's been amazing the last couple of weeks. I think the Browns will be able to do it. And I'm not sure if Chicago's quite there yet. They are getting better, and I do think they're going to go with Fields.
I think you're giving 3.5 in that one. What's your second game?
Well, I was going to take the Dolphins-Jets, but after hearing Greg, we're closing the gap again. I like Baltimore in the 3.5 against Jacksonville. I don't trust Jacksonville. They're not the team everybody thinks they are.
All right, revert to norm. I have to pick against the Giants. I'm going to give, I think, 5.5, 4.5, 5.5. They're at New Orleans. I'm going to take the Saints. So picks are all in. Greg, you, as always, wrap up this segment for us.
The season's coming down to the way it should. A lot of teams are in it. A lot of teams are playing for something. And I do believe the Buffalo Bills are going to come back to Western New York. The Bills Mafia is going to be going insane. It's going to be a great game, and the Bills are going to pull it off.
Hey, one other thing. I've got all these second-string quarterbacks. It's like, all the early games that were played this week. I mean, like 4 of them. You got a triple header on Saturday. These are all backup quarterbacks. What do you make of that?
It goes to show you kind of what the depth is in the NFL at some of these skilled positions. At least they're all performing. They're playing well, which is a big surprise for me. I mean, Levi's coming out and that big win on Monday night over the Dolphins, that was crazy.
What about Tommy DeVito? Let's go. Third string. He's not a second string. He's a third string quarterback. Only he can make that gesture. I can't make that gesture.
Well, no, I grew up in Gates.
I don't want to pretend to know what that was. Greg, thanks very much. Good luck with your picks.
Look
at that.
That's how you do it. See? Someone knows how to do it.